channel. I'm Marta.
And I'm Gertie.
And if you've watched any of our videos, we record any kind of travel we do. So starting off this year with the Bahamas, a ton of camping videos, and now we're in a random place, and I'll let Gertie take it away only because it just makes sense for him to introduce where we are.
It's probably a country that you never probably heard of it. It has a history of Hollywood movies such as Taken, aka Marco from Tropoja, and we are in Albania. We're in the capital city, Tirana.
So, as Gertie mentioned, we are doing a trip along the Adriatic Sea. So starting in Albania, then going to Montenegro, and then Croatia, and we're really excited. A lot of driving and a lot of great content. So we'll show you around Albania first.
And today we're going to show you the capital city, which is a typical busy, pretty much 3/4 of the country lives in this city. So of course it's messy, but we'll show you guys a few spots, a few places to check out, a few streets. It's definitely different from any other cities in North America by far.
So see you on the flip side. And so we've just been walking in the capital city and just arrived in a park in the middle.
This is called Sheshi Standard Bay. It's pretty much the center of the city where families can go for a walk or stroll around.
And
right here there's a...
So there you'll see a mosque. It's very divided in this country, but everyone gets along really well, which is really interesting about Albania. And then you can see there's a museum back there and a splash pad, so it's super pretty. So we're gonna eat some seafood at this cute place. There's some nice dead fish. So just having some local food, a lot of olives, antipasto, fried cheese, kind of similar to the Greek style, a little different. The salad, and we have a lot of seafood coming. I'll show you that, and then we can do a conversion of how much it costs to eat here versus anywhere else. So for example, this risotto is about 600 lek, which is Albanian currency. That probably equates to about $7 or $8 Canadian, and this is like a more medium to high-end restaurant, so it just shows you your money and value definitely go a long way here. And this is our rental car. Hi, babe. How's it going?
Amazing. Just getting the day started. It's bright and early here. Everything's a bit closed.
So we're gonna head to a beach town called Shpella, which is just past another larger town called Ulez. So we'll take you along. We're just trying to figure out this car.
This is the key.
Yeah, it's like a flat. Anyway, see you at the beach. So while driving in Albania, when there's no light in front of you, the lights are actually on the side, so you have to pay attention of when to go.
Or you gotta wait when people honk at you.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I personally would never drive here. I would die in 2 minutes or less. Just to get some food, exchange some money before we head into the smaller beach town.
So here we are in a city called, a place called Shpeel or Shpella in Albanian. It's surprising. It's a very nice beach. They just redid it. They have a very nice long walk here with different bars.
You can rent chairs. It's kind of cloudy today, but it was
nicer. The only problem is, guys, make sure you come here to eat after 11, 12 o'clock because no kitchen are open.
Yeah, we're starving and want breakfast, but no one has breakfast here. So, bad move on us. Having some Greek salad, some fried cheese.
It's actually not a Greek salad. It's called village salad.
Or village. There's a poor dog down there. So we just got to the top of the mountain in where?
In Kuya.
You could see. I'm just gonna flip it. Nice little hotel. We're literally at the top of the mountain.
Look, there's a house a hotel right over there if you want to drive.
And we're going to a really old castle. These rocks are so slippery.
Here, I'll take in a little tour. I'll show you. So this is like a little deck here, and a little table. You can eat your lunch or you got some fruits here. And here in the back, we'll start with the back. Here in the back, we have a little kitchen that she cooks, or you can cook yourself with whatever you want. And here it is. And this is the chef Donika. Right now she's making chicken with rice over here. We got some fresh cheese. These are all from the garden of hers. Oh, some we got some eggs here, some peppers.
We're so lucky we get to eat fresh burek, which is with cheese and phyllo pastry, some marinated things, and some fresh vegetables, and a whole entire chicken and rice. That is quite the service. Pretty incredible views. You have the clouds hovering from the rain. We're just headed to the one restaurant in town to get some coffee. restaurant in this town. Behind us, just back there, is the hydro plant. So normally you could see the lines, but the lake is full. They're just doing some repairs, so they've drained it in order to do that. And then normally you can actually rent a little boat and go around the lake. So we illegally crossed the hydro post, got yelled at by the security. But we went anyway. And here's an example of one of those communist bunkers. It's kind of crazy. Taking a break here with the abandoned house and the nature. I'm just going to flip it over and show you what an amazing view and a perfect way to end the day. Good morning, everyone. We're back on the road. We've been up since 6 a.m. It's about a 4-hour drive to the next place we're going, called Theth. Anyway, so we're on the road now. It's about 15 more kilometers, but it's going to take us about 2 hours because it is a very windy road in the mountains, and there is only one lane for traffic going both ways. So I'll just flip and show you where we're headed. Those mountains over. Nice cow.
Look at the cows here, the goats.
And here we have a nice Albanian prison located in a prime location.
Oh, look at all those things. Stay strong.
Life always offers you a second chance. It's called tomorrow. Stay strong. You're one day. So we just stopped at this lookout point. It's pretty amazing. We're firing up the drone and we're gonna show you the footage from up above. Of waiting, and we finally found people to split a cab with, so the cost wouldn't be as much because this bus never came. So we're just in the back of a pickup, and it's been a really long day. We've been up since 6 a.m. It's 2 p.m. and haven't had really any food, so excited to get to the bottom of where we're going. This is not great. I'm gonna show you. Oh, and the edge is right there. Just hold on. So the car in front of us has to reverse back because the road is so narrow, so we can pass. Back to the edge. So this is the guest house we're staying at. So we just arrived in our guest house and it's over 100 years old. It's actually a shared room, which I didn't realize when I was booking, but I'll just show you quick. So those are going to be our two bunk mates. And yeah, it's literally in the middle of the mountains and it's like a village. The stairs are super steep.
So right now we're eating some lunch at Shpella guest house. We got some red peppers and some traditional food called Ferges, and let me know how it tastes. Very good.
Yeah.
There she is.
How amazing is this? The views here are unreal. We love it and it's so cool. Not a lot of people come here. There's only 200 people that live here in the middle of the mountains. In winter, they actually can't even leave this town and for 6 months, and because it snows here. And this town of Theth has been around for over 1,000 years. Tomorrow we're gonna go check out the water and do some kind of a hike.
And also to add to that, because Montenegro is so close to here, these people's tradition is very good to welcome guests, so you guys will have a great time here.
So we're about to have a communal dinner, which is about €8 a person every night. I didn't expect it to be this fancy. So we just ate breakfast together and we're gonna go on a hike. I'm definitely not dressed for a hike, but it's fine. We'll make do. We met a friend from Spain. He's coming somewhere behind us and we're gonna go try to find this waterfall. You can see the mountains in the back and the house. So we're just hiking with our friend to the waterfall. We're on the right track because there's water running through. This is probably the most difficult hike I've ever done, but not for anyone.
So this is our room here on Theth, which Marta booked, which she thought it was supposed to be a private room, but then it turned out to be a shared room, which, you know what, it's not that bad for being a shared room. Apparently, based on some other people who had more experience on shared room, they said this is like a luxury. So this is it.
Today is our last day here. We're waiting for a bus which only comes at 12 o'clock. So we're just enjoying the last of this before we head to Montenegro. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna miss this view.